we'll play part of it because this is like one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
Kirk and the incredibly strange, very intriguing mystery surrounding her. And when you hear Erika Kirk, you probably think of the Erika Kirk on the left there, who's everywhere. She was the wife of Charlie Kirk, who was recently assassinated. She's been all over the news for the past couple months. But we're going to be focused this video on this Erika Kirk, who is a completely different person. This Erika Kirk was First Lady of Florida in the 1960s and 70s, and she was married to the Florida governor, whose name was Claude Kirk. And this Claude Kirk was basically just a total animal, just this really larger-than-life type guy who was governor of Florida from 1967 to 1971, and was even mentioned as a vice presidential and even a presidential candidate. Wow. And this is just insanely weird.
Wait, pause it.
There's no other way to put it, because as you...
she was from Brazil, there's 1975 one, and she was but she was German. There were Germans who had immigrated to Brazil around the time of the book The Boys from Brazil. You ever hear that?
Yeah.
About how they were cloning Hitlers and shit?
Yeah, because didn't the Nazis start moving to South America and all those different countries down there?
Oh my, yes. And anyway, it's real strange, but if you fast forward it, I want to show you the Epcot thing, because that's the thing. You realize there's like nothing new. Everything's already happened. Is it Disney?
Did I pass it?
Maybe. Keep going. There's a thing where, you know, Epcot Center?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was supposed to be a 15-minute city, dude.
Really?
Yeah. And Disney died, but he's going to have 20,000 people live there. Let's see.
I don't see. Maybe I passed it.
Yeah. Where is it? Let's see. I could have sworn it was in part 2.
Maybe it's in the other video then.
Oh, maybe. Isn't that bizarre, dude?
This is nuts. But you know what? You know what's even crazier is the fact that there's a movie made by Hollywood about a guy named Charles Kirkland who gets killed by getting shot in the neck.
Well,
and I mean, it's a patsy.
Charles Kirk, if his name was Charlie Kirk, I would be more impressed, because that's not like the craziest name to come up with. And also,
what do you mean, Charles Kirk? It's right there. It's in the name.
Yeah, Kirkland. But wait. Here's the thing. Brian De Palma is from the JFK generation. And just so you know, every single assassination has worked the same goddamn way. So you don't have to predict shit. You could just go look at how they do all of them. And one in public is a message to the masses. That's what Charlie Kirk's was. There's 5. Okay. I've seen 4 or 5 plausible explanations of who shot him. That wasn't that furry that they said, which obviously it wasn't. But that's the point. They know the people that do that know that there's cameras everywhere. They know that. They're planning for it. That's why they have crisis actors. That's why if that guy go, I shot him. The guy shows up at all the things. That old man, remember him? Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because they're planning ahead for everyone to argue about how it happened. And here's the point. Feel suspicious, motherfucker. What are you going to do? Nothing. There's 5 explanations, and you'll never get the real one, and the FBI's in on it. So what are you going to do about it?
I found the Epcot thing right here.
Oh, good. Yeah, please show that. That's what's wild to me. I just saw it. So Andy does good shit, man. I'm telling you.
The hell's this?
And this into law. And the reason I find this really interesting has to do with Epcot. So most people know Epcot as this big silver ball, but Epcot is really fascinating because it was originally envisioned by Walt Disney as a city with 20,000 permanent residents. And Epcot actually stands for Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow. And this is what Walt Disney envisioned the original Epcot city looking like. So it was way more initially than just some big silver ball.
It's going to be the same as a 15-minute city. They're just like that.
City. And really what Epcot City was initially was basically the first 15-minute city. Wow. Yeah. If you read about what the plans for Epcot were, it is literally identical to these 15-minute cities that are always in the news.
A nice Atlantis.
It's a big controversial issue. Yeah. There's all these articles about the 15-minute cities. A lot of people oppose them because they think it's like a New World Order type thing where the government would have total surveillance and total control of the people who live in these 15-minute cities. And literally, this is exactly what Epcot City was originally envisioned as. It was going to be a city with 20,000 people where the city just had all this control over the people who lived there. As you can see in this first highlight here, it says no one living in Epcot would own their own land or home, so no one would have municipal voting rights. So you wouldn't own anything, it would all be owned by Disney, and you wouldn't have voting rights on local issues. And this second highlight here says all adults living in Epcot would be employed, thereby preventing the formation of slums and ghettos. Everyone would be required to have a job. And the plan was for all these people living in Epcot to all work at Disney World just a short distance away,
of course,
so they wouldn't need cars. And it was said this Epcot planned community was basically Walt Disney's dream. And then he died shortly before work began on Disney World.
That's crazy.
And when he died, the plan for Epcot died as well. But it's really interesting that Claude Kirk is the one who signed this Reedy Creek Development Act into law that let Disney form this city and gave them all this power within the city. And had Walt Disney not passed away, these plans to build this Epcot city, they would have happened.
Wow.
And Disney World being built during Claude Kirk's tenure as Florida governor is interesting because there's a lot of weird stuff with Disney World. There's this secretive Club 33. 33 is a Masonic number. The 33rd degree is the highest level of Freemasonry. And Roy Disney, who took over the construction of Disney World after Walt Disney died, Roy Disney was a 33rd degree Freemason. There's
wait,
pause network.
Pause it. Did you see what it said? He was a member of, go back a little bit. It said Mole, as in Jacques de Molay. He was also a member of De Molay, a youth organization.
Wow, related to Freemasonry.
Oh my, what a very strange.
I gotta subscribe to this channel for sure.
Yeah, dude, he's got killer things, and so because I'm just trying to grab little puzzle pieces, you know. So Sean Atwood, and I'm gonna try to get this girl on too, the one that says she's Epstein's niece, because she's dropped this nugget that, and maybe it's not true, but I think it is true. His real name's Artur Beek, B-I-C-K-E. That's Disney's real name, and and unrelated to what she said. Oh, and he had a sister named Minnie that he would do stuff with.
Yeah, you're showing me that one video from who was that again?
Tracy Twyman. So unrelated to what this girl's saying, Tracy Twyman has a whole research on that whole thing of where Mickey Mouse came from, and he's in a cartoon pimping out his sister. Yeah, real.
And the word mouse in German has like this word that means like sword or something like that, and it's initiation.
Well, it's the name sounds like the woman singing Mac the Knife in German, Mackie Messer. The way she says it sounds like Mickey Mouse.
The moose. She has like a ice cream mousse.
Oh,
and it makes her. It's got drugs in it. That's how she gets like, you know what I mean?
It's
a whole rabbit.
Wait, what's the movie? We would say the name of the movie. I'm blanking. Rosemary's Baby. Yeah. Rosemary's Baby. Minnie, who has her handkerchief up, she looks like Minnie's fucking do-rag. And she keeps calling the moose a mouse, and the reason is it says that's that double talk that wizards use.
Yeah, double entendre they call it.
Yeah, like Mayweather, and so they call it being bitten by a mouse or being slipped a Mickey. You know, Mickey Mouse is the ultimate drugging your children. That's what I take from it. I never liked Mickey Mouse. I liked Looney Tunes when I was a kid. Didn't really.
Isn't Sinatra have a nickname of Mickey or something like that?
Oh, I don't know, but she has a great thing on him because his mom's nickname was the hat pin something.